Now then, Iron fans, hope you've all had a safe journey back, all those that travelled last night to Boston. Bit of a murky, damp, foggy night. First half, weren't even great visibility on the pitch to the far corner from where we were sitting, because we'd managed to get seating when we'd been disabled. Trying to view the pitch from the far corner away from us was quite difficult. You couldn't see who was doing what in the first half. Fortunately, in the second half, the fog lifted. But before I talk about the football, just a little bit about the ground and the facilities. I thought the ground was a tidy little setup. It looked, it was quite impressive, good facilities, toilets, the food bar and everything, that seemed fine. But for me as a disabled person, I thought the club were at a miss, really. And for anybody else that was disabled, where there was quite a few disabled people, having to, where the bus dropped us off, we then had to walk all the way back round the ground to the front of the building, through a separate turnstile. Then we were walked along the whole of the own supporters, then had to walk up to the back of the stand, up the steps, across the top, back down to Block A where we was seated. It was a little bit easier at the end of the game because we were able to come out and actually go the other way. There didn't seem to be any real reason why it had to be like that. You could even walk past the goal at our end where we was to have got to where the away fans stood, and that would have been an easier exit and a quicker one, and not so far to walk for. So it almost looked like it was designed to stop disabled people going, and so I didn't think that was very good on Boston's part. But anyway, in terms of the football, I thought it was not a great game again. It was in keeping with our away form as it's been. After the games we've had at home, it's hard to believe that it's the same team. It is a plastic pitch. Don't know whether that is what's making the difference. I don't know. It maybe makes an element of difference, but again, as an away game, we didn't seem to be at the races. We were. It was an improvement on the Chester game, I believe, because we did create ourselves one or two opportunities, or half chances, if you like. I thought we seemed to be a miss. We seemed to be slow to react to the second balls. For their goal, we just seemed to be inviting them on. I think everybody just thought they're going to score here. That's how it looked. You just knew it was going to happen. It seemed to be inviting them on. We didn't seem to be picking up any loose balls, and to be fair, in that last minute, we nearly lost it again, because we doing exactly the same again, and they hit the post in the last minute. So we were quite fortunate to come away with a point. Good that Tamworth lost, so we did gain ground. So that was a plus point for the game, for the night, should I say? But I don't know what the thing is with the away form. We've been to most of the away games. I think we've only missed the Brackley game away. That was the only away one we've missed, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to watch sometimes. But I don't want to be too downhearted about it, because our own form is fantastic. I did see on the forums last night that some are already jumping on Jimmy's back, and I don't think that's the right thing to do, because I still think Jimmy's doing the right job. if it's the tactics that were wrong, people are entitled to not always get everything right in life. None of us are perfect, it has to be said. But I would like, I do think when we're away, we do have to try and play a little bit like we do at home. I think we've got a good enough squad there. We've got good enough players to make that difference. And I didn't feel that we tried to go for an early goal like we've done in the last two games, and I think that makes a big difference. If we get that early goal, I think it puts us on the front foot. But if the longer the game goes on and we haven't scored, it seems to have an effect on the whole team. And I think then that also gives the opposition hope of getting something, because, you know, like it or not, we are everybody's cup final in that league, because we're not a massive club, but for that league we're a big club, you know. So yeah, we need to get it sorted, because if we want success, we've got to get the away form going. So yeah, so take care, everybody. We go again on Saturday away at Blyth. Should we go in there again? I'm going, the wife isn't, she's at work. But we go again, hopefully we get a result. So take care, everybody. Up the iron.